It's made such a difference to my life. I've lost 30 plus pounds. I'm going to tell you what I wish someone had told me at least 4 years ago, maybe. Okay, a little bit longer than that. It's taken me quite a few years to put on weight, and worse than that, I damaged my health. I actually had a problem with my eyesight. I had a problem with breathing, and actually had a problem with my hands as well. I had a lot of pain in my hands. And I didn't go on keto for any of those reasons. I actually went on keto because sugar was too high. But it's made such a difference to my life. I've lost 30 plus pounds. I'm halfway to my goal weight. And yes, it is taking time to lose weight, but it took me 4 years plus to put the weight on. So I have to accept responsibility for that. I also want to argue where people are negative and they say, keto, low carb, carnivore, it's bad for you, it's expensive, you shouldn't even try it. It's usually people that haven't tried it and they don't know what it really costs and they haven't experienced the benefits. So why listen to them? Why not listen to someone like me who's actively changing my life? And you can too. You won't realize how getting rid of inflammation can change your life. How your hands suddenly don't feel as sore. How you can breathe easier because there isn't all this inflammation in your lungs. How you maybe can see a little bit better because you don't have inflammation related to, allergies and things like that. One caveat here, this is purely my opinion. It is not a medical fact in my life. I haven't had it verified by anyone. This is just my opinion and experience, but I think if getting rid of inflammation can work for me, it can work for you. I also want to say that with regards to keto or low carb or carnivore being so expensive, and people make such a big deal out of this, they also don't reconcile the fact that you're not buying cereal, you're not buying bread, you're not buying pastas, you're not buying sugar. There's a huge component of food that you're just not buying. And that really will bolster your food budget. I don't think I'm spending more money on my monthly food bill than I was 7 years ago. How many people can say that they are spending the same amount of money for their household food budget as they were 7 years ago? I don't think anyone. So I'm proof that keto can and does work, not just for your health and for your weight, but also in a realistic sense. All change that we undertake has to have longevity. It has to be realistic. It has to be something that you can keep doing on and on. And keto is flexible, or low carb, or carnivore, or ketovore, whichever variation of this that you're doing, it's flexible. So if you want to go on a holiday and enjoy your food, do it. And then when you come back, you get back on what you were doing. And I have done this multiple times, and I have found that I actually don't gain any weight back, which for me by itself, it's a miracle. I've never experienced that in my life. I would always gain a minimum of 3 to 5 pounds on one holiday, minimum. And that was in my 20s. I'm now in my 40s. So if it works for me, I don't see why it couldn't work for you. I also had analysis paralysis for like 2 years. I vacillated between, should I go on another calorie restricted diet? Should I try keto? Should I this? Should I that? And in the meantime, all I was doing was, eating a lot and gaining a lot of weight. And if I had just made the decision to go on keto sooner instead of waiting for a doctor's report, I would have literally saved myself so much time, but also so much weight, because now I had to work to get rid of the weight that I'd put on. So if you're watching this, think about your future self. Think about 2 to 5 years from now. What do you want to look like? What kind of life do you want to have? And that should answer your question. I hope that I've motivated and inspired you to give this a shot. You've honestly got nothing to lose except maybe a little bit of water weight. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? And if you have some symptoms and things like that with keto flu and you're struggling, have a look at this other video. I'm sure it will help you. I also have some other recipes and motivation to help you along your journey. Practical things like 10-minute pizzas and cashew nut chicken and ribs and steak and smash burgers, all kinds of yummy, delicious, wonderful things that we all enjoy. And believe it or not only does it taste great and it's affordable and it's good for you, but it will help you to lose weight. I'm Esther, and this is Feel Better Food.